Hello everyone, Charcoal here. Today is the day. I've teased this series for a while now, and it's finally time for the official reveal of Possibilities, a new Wings of Fire fan series that allows almost anyone to be involved in some way. And before anyone asks, yes, you must join the Discord server in the description below if you want to get involved. First off, the obvious question, what is Possibilities? Possibilities is an episodic series that will follow different characters as they have various adventures in the town of Possibility. No overarching plot, not even a consistent main character. Most fan series I've seen have been plot-based, and I wanted to stray away from that and offer something different. There will be 5 episodes to start, and each episode will be its own standalone story, 3 to 5 minutes each, focusing on someone different every time. As for the setting, I've already said this takes place in Possibility, but for the time period, it'll be roughly 20 years after the third arc concludes. Since we obviously don't know how that arc will conclude yet, mentions of Pantala will be scarce, but Pantalan dragons can still be present. Which brings me to the best part. Every character, not including extras, will be OCs submitted by you guys, the fans. The writers and I will decide who to use for each episode, and the OC creators will be consulted every step of the way to ensure their characters are represented accurately. Here are some guidelines. 1. You must include a full reference as well as your character's name, pronouns, tribe, or tribes, hybrids are allowed, age, personality, and powers. 2. Backstories are optional but highly recommended. 3. Make sure to note any important features or accessories. 4. Please keep their powers balanced. For example, don't make a Nightwing with both Prophecy and Mind Reading, or a Skywing Icewing hybrid with both Fire and Ice Breath. And 5. Animus OCs are not allowed unless the writers specifically ask for one. Speaking of writers, the first step to any video is the script. The head writer will sift through writer applications and decide who gets to write the script for each episode. Like I said before, each episode should be 3 to 5 minutes in length, and the writers get to decide which OCs get used. They may take some creative liberties with the characters as long as their creators are okay with it. As of this video premiering, writer applications are open. Next step is the voice acting. Once all 5 scripts are written, we will release a casting call. The voice director will work with each OC creator to choose the best voice for each character. Again, the casting call will not be released until all the scripts are written, which will probably be a while. Next is editing. The editing director, aka me, will choose editors to assemble the audio and add sound effects for each episode. Like the writers, editing applications are now open, but if you get accepted, don't expect to be doing anything for a while. Second to last step is animation. Again, applications are open, but animation won't come for quite a while. What I'm hoping to do for each episode is to have 1 or 2 people make a rough sketch, then another uses that as a reference and animates over it. I'm realizing now that I haven't mentioned anything about the actual animation style, and in short, there isn't one. Each episode will be done in the animator's own style. As for how animated it'll just be animatics with minimal shading to make the process a bit faster. After animation is done, the episode comes back to me so I can add the opening and closing credits and prep it for release. Lastly, there are some leadership positions up for grabs, specifically the head writer, voice director, and animation director. As directors of your respective departments, your job will be to choose your underlings, for lack of a better word, and coordinate them and just make sure they do what they're supposed to do. These positions will also be given moderator permissions on the server, so you'll also help maintain order around the place. So, here's a recap of how casting and staffing will work. This call is for characters, writers, animators, editors, and leadership, not voice actors yet. Once the deadline is up, I will choose the leadership roles, and then each director will choose people to fill their respective department. Writer applications and character submissions will close, but editors and animators will continue to be accepted. Writers will then get to work choosing from characters that have been submitted and writing the scripts, and the character creators will be consulted to make sure they are represented the way they want. Only when all 5 scripts are written, then we will release the casting call for voice actors. That will be a separate announcement video when the time comes. Recording, editing, and animating will go from there. And lastly, there is now an open contest for the series logo and title page. Rules can be found in the server. The deadline for leadership applications, writer applications, character submissions, and the logo contest will be 2 weeks after this video comes out. I don't know when this is coming out yet. I'm writing this on the night of September 30th and recording it the next day. Further deadlines are to be determined. Good luck to all, and let's make this one of the best Wings of Fire fan series on YouTube. This has been Wings of Charcoal, and I will see you all in the next video.